Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for this webinar today. Multiple check, payment flexibility for increased sales. My name is Brandon Weaver. I am an inbound marketer here at CrossCheck and will be your presenter today. Many business owners also know multiple check as whole check or future deposit. Over the years, many innovative payment services have been considered revolutionary and the next big thing for merchants to use. Multiple check is no exception. At its core, the program offers increased payment flexibility for both you and your customers. So let's get started. This multiple check webinar is actually part of a series. We've also put together a presentation on check verification versus check guarantee. If you visit CrossCheck's website and go to our check processing guides page, you can click on one of the buttons you see here on the left, which will direct you to that presentation. During that presentation, CrossCheck's Senior Vice President of Sales, Charles Dortch III, explains in detail how the two services are different, what do bad checks actually cost your business, and how both check verification and check guarantee can be used to reduce payment risk. I encourage everyone listening to this webinar to watch that one as well. It's a quick 9 minutes and well worth your time. But for today's objective, I will explain what multiple check is, including the step-by-step process how it works and the ultimate benefits of using the service. Then I will demonstrate how multiple check is distinctly different from traditional layaway programs. Most people are familiar with Layaway, but there is one key difference multiple check enjoys that greatly increases sales compared to Layaway. What industries typically use multiple check? Here's a little hint: businesses that sell big-ticket items. And finally, I will conclude with a quick summary of who CrossCheck is in the payments industry and some free resources available to you that show you the value of check services. So let's get into it. What is multiple check? Well, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's referred to by industry professionals and merchants alike by a few names, including hold check and future deposit. It is a premium check service and can be used with both standard check guarantee or electronically with remote deposit capture, commonly known as RDC. When using multiple check with standard guarantee and a customer's check is returned from your bank unpaid, you can submit the checks to your service provider for payment reimbursement. Most providers have warranty limits, so read them carefully when seeking that reimbursement though. With RDC, on the other hand, when a check is returned unpaid, it is being returned against the service provider, such as CrossCheck, so the merchant's account remains whole no matter what, because the merchant never sees that bounced check. A majority of business owners tend to use multiple check with RDC not only because their account remains whole, but they can also eliminate trips to the bank for deposits, and there's no claim submission process either. No matter how you use multiple check, its flexibility allows for scheduled payments, and it was specifically designed to increase sales, increase customer retention, and provide more customer satisfaction. Essentially, it helps make merchants' lives easier and stress-free. But another way to look at it is a win-win for your business and your customers. More on this in a little bit. How does the service work? Checks can be approved a few ways, and it depends if you're using the service with standard guarantee or with RDC. With standard guarantee, a phone, PC, or check terminal can process checks. But I'm guessing that since you're listening to me on this webinar right now, you already have a PC set up at your point of sale. So all you really need to be up and running with multiple check is a terminal. With RDC, on the other hand, a PC or check imager is needed. Fortunately, some check service providers like us here at CrossCheck provide that free loaner equipment for you. Out-of-town, out-of-state, and even U.S. territory checks are covered using the service, regardless if you're using multiple check with standard guarantee or RDC. Once you have the necessary equipment set up, multiple check can be simplified into a few quick, easy steps. First, you approve all the customer's checks, and the first check is deposited within 48 to 72 hours. All checks are approved before being deposited to your account, so you, the merchant, are guaranteed to receive full payment. Second, you agree on a payment schedule with the customer to pay off their account, usually within 30 days. But you can schedule the remaining payments up to 90 days. Within this time frame, the customer can schedule up to 3 more checks be deposited in order to pay off their balance. And if you upgrade to CrossCheck's Remote Deposit Capture Plus, which already has multiple check built in, you won't even have to drive to the bank for deposits because they can all be done electronically. And I know I've mentioned this benefit on a previous slide, but it's worth repeating. For complete details on RDC, check out the free Insider's Guide you see here, which is available on CrossCheck's website on our Guides page. Now, if you'll remember what I said earlier about making your lives easier and stress-free, multiple check's flexibility and RDC's convenience can help you do just that by having your business operate more efficiently and increase revenue all at the same time. Using RDC will save you time and gas driving to and from the bank, as well as eliminate the time waiting in line for the bank teller. And if you're like me, you don't like to wait in lines, so RDC is pretty cool that way too. Now you might be thinking, Multiple Check is similar to a traditional layaway program because it lets customers make payment installments toward the total purchase price. Well, that's true, but this is where the similarities stop. From the merchant side, you're guaranteed to receive payment. From the customer's perspective, they can enjoy the good or service the same day as their initial visit without having paid off their balance yet. Think of Multiple Check as sort of an in-home layaway because you get to free up valuable floor and inventory space while still guaranteeing sales. With layaway, though, customers cannot take the item home until it is completely paid off. Essentially, they're reserving the product in the store's custody until they pay it off. Not to mention, you have a much better chance of earning and retaining customers by having flexible payment terms. Think about this for a second. If your competitors don't offer such flexibility, who are your customers most likely going to do business with? A business that requires them to pay in full the same day, or one that allows accounts to be paid over a short period of time? The more you can cater to customers' wishes, the better off you will be. And as you may be figuring out, Multiple Check really works best for big-ticket items such as auto dealers and auto repair, home furnishings such as furniture, carpet stores, appliances, etc., veterinarians, and many more. All of these industries typically enjoy healthy profit margins, so a declined or a bounced check, as you might know it as, can really damage cash flow. Having Multiple Check in place assures checks will be approved before depositing, all the while increasing your revenue, like I mentioned earlier. Now let's check out what one of our Midwestern furniture store customers said about using service. Our stores have used CrossCheck's Multiple Check program to close a lot of extra sales. I would recommend this to any dealer who is looking for more flexible payment options. And for us, it's really cool to hear this kind of feedback because it shows us the service is working as we intended, and it can work for your business too. Here are some other testimonials from customers who use Multiple Check and what it means to their business. Multiple Check can lead to more vehicle service orders and more profit. It's work that would have been denied because our customers didn't have the funds. Or how about this one, this time from a customer of a merchant using Multiple Check. Having the 3 payments option makes expensive car repairs affordable for me. I drive a long distance for all my repair needs and do not think of going anywhere else. So as you can see, businesses and customers of those businesses value and appreciate Multiple Check service. And if you're curious to read more, additional testimonials can be found on CrossCheck's website at the link you see here. Now here's a quick bio about us. We here at CrossCheck have been in the payments industry for 31 years, and in addition to Multiple Check, offer guarantee, verification, and a host of electronic check processing services. These payment services continue to increase sales, offer payment flexibility, and save merchants just like yourselves time and money. But what really sets us apart from the competition, and something we are particularly proud of, is that we have earned an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, have the highest check approvals in the industry, and provide free loaner equipment to get you up and running quickly. Not to mention our customer support staff is on hand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, free of charge. And yes, this includes all major holidays because we have merchants that operate on holidays. And if you recall earlier, I mentioned industries that typically use Multiple Check service. Well, here's a small sampling of associations CrossCheck has partnered with, based on those industries, such as auto dealers, auto repair, and home furnishings, and even a few payments groups as well, such as ETA and NACHA. In our experience, it's important to align yourself with experts in each industry to understand merchants' concerns and how they operate in order to offer a better service. These groups, along with many others, are leaders in their industry, and we are proud to be associated with each one. Our affiliates list continues to grow, and the complete list can be found on our website, broken out by industry type. And with that, I will conclude here. I know your time is incredibly valuable, and I sincerely appreciate you joining me today. From this short presentation, I hope I was able to clarify Multiple Check and why it can be valuable to your growing business. We have also put together comprehensive insider's guides to both services explained today, Multiple Check and Remote Deposit Capture. You can download them both here, but they are also listed on our website with all of our other guides, ebooks, and white papers. If you have any questions about the information I've covered, please don't hesitate to contact us at sales@cross-check.com or calling toll-free 888-937-2249. Again, thank you for listening and have a great day.